This is the On the Pony Express podcast, hosted by Billy Embody, brought to you by Epic Estate Wines. Walking strong on the Pony Express, a weekly segment with SMU alum, owner, vintner of Epic Estate Wines, Bill Armstrong. Epic Estate Wines, world-class wines from Paso Robles wine country. Learn more, Epic, EPOCH, epicwines.com. And now your host. Billy Embody.
1, 2, 3, let me go.
Hi, guys. It's Liz Martin Armstrong, class of 1982. I happen to be married to Bill Armstrong, and we are in New Orleans celebrating because we just won the American Athletic Conference Championship, and we're beaming.
You wanted to say ACC.
I did.
I know you did.
That's next year. And we're beaming from ear to ear, and we can hardly hold our excitement because we just won the game today. So I'm introducing Billy and Bill, and y'all take it away.
Oh wow!
Just hand it over to you.
How about this? You know, we're in our condo in New Orleans, and I'm watching this Big Ten fiasco of Michigan and Iowa. Who gives a f about that game? And then look at this thing in the background. It's Louisville and Florida State, 10-6. How boring can you get? I mean, you know what? And today, are you kidding me? What a fantastic game! By the way, 11-2.
11-2.
11-2. Can
AAC
you believe
champs.
it? AAC champs. I just can't believe it. What a year. You know what? We talked about at the beginning of the season. We're going to lose maybe our first two away games, and then we're going to run the table, and we ran the table today. And was that something else or what? I mean, really fantastic.
The first play was pretty scary.
Oh, my God.
Take me through your emotions.
I mean, think about it. So, by the way, I'm a massive fan of Kevin, and he is a great quarterback. And he goes back. Think about this. He goes back. First pass, knocked out of his hands, and they go down and essentially score a touchdown on the first play of the game. Yeah. I mean, it took 7 seconds. If they would have kicked off and returned the kick, it would have taken 10 seconds. That just took 7 seconds. So anyway, you got to give that young man a hell of a lot of credit because he like rallied big time. And by the way, the score wasn't nearly as close. I mean, the game, it was a blowout.
Yeah.
SMU put a beat down on Tulane.
Rhett called it a whipping after the game.
What do you call it, whipping?
Whipping.
It was a whipping.
Yeah.
And I mean, think about it. They had the first score, which was essentially just a muffed, weird, freaky play. And then they had a blatant offside penalty that the defense stopped on, and then they caught that touchdown pass. That was their 14 points.
Yep.
Otherwise, I mean, Pratt was like beat down. How many sacks?
7 sacks.
7 sacks.
I believe 8 tackles for loss.
Sorry for the sack club. You guys lost a lot of money tonight.
That was expensive.
Unbelievable.
Trip to New Orleans for the sack
I mean,
club.
what a brilliant game. It was just so much fun. I felt like we had it in control the entire game. But, like at halftime, we had 3 turnovers and a missed field goal, and we're only up 7.
Yeah.
And so I have so many friends that go to Tulane, and I was meet with them at the Glazier Club at halftime, and I'm like going, you guys got to be feeling pretty fucking good because you're only down 7, and you got 100% of your ass kicked in the first half, and they were just like, yeah, we don't feel that good, whatever. Anyway, I was so proud of our boys. It was a great coach game. The defense was unbelievable today, and watching Tyler Levine
catch
those passes, and then KJ. I mean, he really does. He's an athletic quarterback, and it was great. It was really cool too that Preston was there with his broken leg, and he was on the sidelines in his crutches, cheering the guys on. It was amazing. I mean, dude, Moses came out of the desert.
All it took was us starting a podcast for SMU to win a championship.
It was this podcast. It was this wine podcast that started this whole roll. And we're gonna continue that next year, right? When we're in the ACC.
Yep.
In my background here, I got David Miller. He don't want to talk because he says that he's going to embarrass himself. Brad Cheeves, who is raises all the money for SMU, and he says nobody knows him. Everybody knows him. He doesn't want to talk. But anyway, I want them to say something.
We'll get them on the pod. We'll get them on the pod. We'll get them. We'll get them.
Anyway, was it great? I am so Rhett, I am so proud of you. All of your staff, unbelievable. I am just like, I am thrilled. I can't even believe it. After the game, I could not stop smiling. So many of the young men and I were just like hugging up, like, it was like father-son. It was just like terrific. And damn.
How about Isaiah Wacobia icing it with the interception?
By the way, has anybody's personality grown more in one season than Isaiah Wacobia?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, he really is. I mean, he's one of my favorite Mustangs, and he and I are like super friendly. And I mean, to see where he was and to where he is, and to see him win that award today, I was so proud of him. It was amazing.
Well, as you're listening to this on Sunday, we wanted to do a quick reaction pod, and I think you heard it all from Bill. It was ingenious of you.
And we're having ingenuity.
Yeah, so there you go.
And
comes full circle.
I went an entire podcast without dogging Sonny Dykes, and it was easy this time. So,
yeah. It's all about SMU tonight.
We're gonna have a real podcast later on in the week, but this is the spontaneous one.
There we go.
Thank you, Bill.
Cheers.
Great
Thanks a lot, Bill, and our in-studio audience as well for this edition of Walking Strong. Catch you next time, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the On the Pony Express podcast with Billy Embody. Follow us on your socials on X at SMU3 and on Instagram at On3SMU. And keep it locked to OnThePonyExpress.com for more coverage.